When we get ready to use the cleaning kit, it's a good idea to have either newspaper, newsprint, or cardboard that you put on your table and your surface, just because the mineral oil is an oil and it's going to actually make a little bit of a mess. And so protect your surface. When we cut the microfiber, we use it and cut it into strips, and we cut out a couple of pads to clean the outside. Please keep in mind the size of your flute. Depending on the size, if it's a small flute, obviously you want small strips. If it's a large bass flute, you want really nice and wide strips and bigger, maybe a few bigger pads. But you have enough material to be able to do that with any size flute. The first thing we're going to do is remove the fetish. We took off all the leather, take it from underneath the rubber band, remove the rubber band, and we have a video that teaches you how to take the fetish on and off and how to adjust it afterwards. The first thing we are going to do is go ahead and oil the main bore. So we go ahead and screw in the little tip, and then we'll put an extension on here, and the extension will allow you to have a little bit more reach. Now we're going to go ahead and put the microfiber strip inside the slot and rotate it to make it into somewhat of a plug. Then we're going to go ahead and take the mineral oil and squeeze it inside the bore. That seems to be the easiest way to apply it. And be generous with it. Then we're going to go ahead and take the plug. Oh, it's coming out of the holes already. That means it's a good thing. We put enough in. And go ahead and swab it on the inside. And really coat all the surfaces. Make sure all the surfaces are coated, because it reconditions the wood, it soaks in, and it actually will last for quite a while. Now we're going to go ahead and treat the outside. Again, put a little bit on here, on your pad, and wipe it on the outside. And be generous with it. It's supposed to soak in and really coat the entire flute. The best thing to do is to go ahead and allow it to sit for at least 2 or 3 hours, and maybe even overnight, just the way it is. Let all the mineral oil and all of it soak into the flute. When you get ready and you're comfortable to go ahead and clean it back out again, take a clean strip and insert it into the flute to get the excess off. There may not be much left inside because it's been absorbed, but go ahead and get the excess out anyway. And you do not have to clean out all of it. Leave some of it in there. It's a good thing. It's not going to hurt it. It's just going to continue soaking in for the next few days. Now take a clean microfiber rag, the section, and wipe again the outside, and just clean it out really thoroughly. Maybe pay attention to the whole fingering holes, make sure it's taken out of that, and that's it. Let it dry. Once you feel comfortable that the whole thing is dry and you've wiped it down really well, it's time to put the fetish back on. Please do wait until it's completely dry, because otherwise the leather will absorb the oil and it'll stain it. Go ahead and adjust the fetish and tie it back on. Put the leather on when you feel it's totally comfortable and dry. As I said, we have the video that teaches you how to put the fetish back on and put it in the right position to play at its optimum. It's a good thing for you to know, so please watch it, and I think it'll be very helpful.